Winter in Beaufort, which can only mean one thing. The Beaufort International Film Festival is almost upon us, which means another thing. It's time to go to Saltus River Grill to find out what Kristen has in store for us for this year's official BIFF cocktail. Last year was the Forces of Nature. What do you have in store for us this year?
So this year we're going to be doing the Great Santini, a little twist on the classic style gimlet. Starting off with a little Bombay Sapphire. Do a good 3 count of Bombay, followed by one of my favorite sweeteners, the Lovely Saint Germain. It's an elderflower liqueur, adds a little bit of almost a honeysuckle sweetness to this.
Nice.
All right, a couple dashes of that. And then we want to get some good squeezes of lime in there, make it really nice and tart. Kind of just drop them in there as we go. Good, 3 or 4 should do us just fine.
And you've got an infused sugar to go with this as well.
I sure do, yep. We've been infusing our house sugar with some fresh lime zest, as well as some yuzu, which is a Japanese citrus, so it's going to give a really nice tartness to the sugar, kind of balance it out a little bit for us. We want to go ahead and shake that real good, mix everything infused. Voila.
Final touch.
Yep, final touch, a little extra lime if it's needed.
The Great Santini, guaranteed to be sweeter than Robert Duvall. It's always the hard part. It's beautiful, beautiful thing. And this will be the featured cocktail for the after party for the film festival, and also the night of the 24th for the fundraiser.
Yes, definitely.
And thank you very much. Now comes the hard part. We get to sample with the folks putting on the film festival. Now, this is the tough part of the job.
Yeah.
If only the rest of the film festival worked out this well.
Exactly.
So everybody try the Great Santini. Cheers. What do
Santini.
you think? This is an original recipe from Kristen. I sense another big hit.
Absolutely.
Speaking of hits, let's talk about the film festival. It's right around the corner. This is the 7th year, also at the at USCB's Center for Performing Arts. Big schedule. Tell us all about it.
Well, we've got a lot of great things planned. Mike Tolan from the movie Radio, the director, will be here with us as our special guest, and he'll receive the Jean Rigaud Award for filmmaking. And from that movie, or at least based on these characters, the real Coach Jones and the real Radio will be in attendance with him as our special guest. And we're going to try to put as many of the cast, not necessarily cast, the crew that worked on the film as well.
You never know who's going to show up.
Never know.
That's the great thing about this.
Yeah,
surprise, surprise, surprise.
That's what we like about the film festivals. You never know who's going to be here.
Exactly.
And a lot of great documentaries this year.
Wonderful documentaries, Bessa, Granny's Got Game, just numerous.
That's generating a lot of buzz. Granny's Got Game is kind of an interesting, we're calling it this year's Dragon Boat, because it sort of follows some of the similar topics. It was about a group of grandmothers in North Carolina who are playing basketball.
Correct.
Yeah.
And getting out there and physical activity, overcoming maybe some of their, not feeling good days, and just getting out there and having a good time.
Yeah.
And these ladies have been together for 17 years.
17 years.
Wow.
That's amazing. The dates for the festival?
The dates are February 13th through the 17th, with the award ceremony on the 16th, Saturday evening.
And you want to get online and get your tickets?
You can get tickets online if you don't live in Beaufort, at BeaufortFilmFestival.com. Or if you do live in Beaufort, then you can come by the Beaufort Chamber of Commerce Visitor Center or by the Beaufort Film Society office.
And you don't want to you want to be at the opening gala, because that is just a terrific party on the rooftop overlooking Bay Street, and you need to get that ticket.
For the first time, we've opened the opening ceremony to the public. It is a ticketed event. Anyone can come, but tickets will be limited. We can only fit so many people in there. And it's going to be a great time. It's the party of the year.
It is the party of the year, and it's the festival of the year. Once again, cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Here's to the Great Santini, the movie that started it all. Here's to the 7th Annual Beaufort International Film Festival. See you at the movies.